I just bought here as the market started to fall below these prior lows. My reasoning was that we've had 9 consecutive bull bars, 4 bear bars only for the entire day. And so I thought that although it's a spike in channel, it also has a small pullback bull trend feel. Um, and it's not perfect, but I figured that everyone's been trying to buy pullbacks, so as soon as we get a decent sized one, everyone will buy it, and that it won't become uh, a big pullback. It might pull back for a couple bars, but that will get back up. So we might need to pull back for a couple legs, a couple small legs, but I think that the first reversal down should become a bear trend. So I think I should be okay. I often buy and then buy more lower within an impulse. So like this kind of impulse, I'll buy the low and then buy more lower. But I rarely buy and then buy more lower in a bull trend. So this is a bull trend. I rarely buy here and then wait for a bull bar and then buy more. So I don't do that often, and I think I miss a lot of trades that way. Um, it's a little bit different than the style that I like, but I did want to try to expand a little bit. So I thought about it here, just buying because we're getting consecutive bull bars. I think it was in here. But I thought, let me just wait because it's turning into a spiking channel. And I waited and I missed the move up. So I think that's what we're doing here, that we're just pulling back with small pullbacks and then getting back up to the high, or at least going sideways. So I think I should be okay. I have an order to get out at 20 cents, 305.18. I entered at 304.98. So looking for 20 cents on 2 shares, which is only 40 cents, but I had my stop way down here, so I couldn't trade any bigger than that. And I wanted to add as well, so. Alright, I got a cent away, but didn't fill me, so I'll just look to get out break even now and then look for another buy. Still thinking this is a minor reversal. It doesn't seem like a good enough top for all the bull bars we've had, so that's why I'm giving it a little bit more room and being a bit more patient with it, because I don't think it's a credible top yet. I moved my target down to the low of this bar, 8 cents lower, because I think that's a reasonable target, and we just missed it. I still think that it's okay to be long and that we should test higher. It doesn't seem like there's anything here that makes it seem like this is the start of a bear trend. So I'm not sure. I don't take trades like this often, so I could be wrong, but that's just the analysis I'm making right now, thinking that it's okay to be patient because there's no real reason to panic, and that the bull trend is still intact, at least for a test higher, not necessarily for a continuation of the bull trend, but enough that we still have to test higher if we're going to get a sell-off. We have to get a real top and then a sell-off. I think that's the right analysis. And I also think that it's a reasonable way to trade. I don't feel comfortable in it because I feel like because I'm still thinking about this trade, it's forcing me to miss other ones that I might take. In this case, there weren't any that I would take, but in other circumstances, there might be trades down here that I'd like to take, and I wouldn't be able to because I'm thinking about their first position. If this bar closes on its high, that's one I'd consider buying above. Okay, I am willing to buy above this bar now. It just got filled. And I move my stop for the entire position below the signal bar. I think it's a reasonable swing buy. We got the second leg down from this bear bar, and then we got a reversal up at a higher low, so I think it's reasonable. And if we break below here, then I'll just stop out of the initial position as well. So I'm not sure if for this signal bar buy, if my stop should still be wide, but because it's a double bottom, a small double bottom here, and a second entry, I think it's okay to have the stop below. So we'll see what happens here. I'm gonna scalp out of half at 20 cents just because of the tight channel, and then I'll leave the other half. Alright, got filled on 10 shares there. Still feeling stressed, but I also felt stressed from 301 to 315. when I just increased my risk to $2 per trade. Um, so I know I'll feel nervous for the next little while, but um, eventually it gets easier. I'm gonna look to take 5 more shares off at the high of the sell climax if we get there. I got out another 7 shares there. I moved it down a little bit from the high of the sell climax, about 5 cents, because this bar tried to get there and couldn't. So then I just moved my target to the high of this bar. I was expecting it to race up there. And when we stalled here, I thought I'd rather give up 5 cents of profit here per share than miss my opportunity to take profits and then have it pull back. I still think the first pullback will be bought, but I'm happy to take off 7 shares there. So just 5 left. That's a tough one. I'm gonna exit below there, even though I think there's probably buyers there. Didn't want to see a bear bar. It's probably not a good exit, but if we race up, then I'll still be in. If we trigger it, then I'll just exit. But I really don't know if that's the right call. Actually, I think it's the wrong call. But I don't want to get a deep pullback here. And it's just 5 shares, but the distance from where we are to my break-even price is $2.50, which is pretty big for me. So am I willing to risk $2.50 to give it room to work? I don't think I am. So I put my stop there. I'm not going to exit here. I'll let it go. I'll let it race up if it's going to, but otherwise I'm going to exit. I don't want to give up that profit. I guess it doesn't really make much sense to keep my stop here now because we have a bull bar. I don't know. Okay, so I didn't get a chance to change my mind there. What I wanted to do is to just take 3 shares off at my second exit price, and then just keep the 2 shares in and put my stop down here and just let it swing, and leave it in for a swing, because I thought even if we pull back, we'll get a higher low. I just felt really strongly about not giving up these profits. So in the event that we just kept channeling down and then broke below this low, I'd be giving up $3 if I got stopped out on those shares. So I just felt strongly about not giving that up. And so I may have made the wrong decision in exiting, but I wanted to protect my profits. So ended up making $6.18, pretty crazy. Happy about that trade.